Back now with a piece of technology that's getting a lot of praise on the peninsula after police arrested a man the same day he allegedly cracked into dozens of cars.
Police say the suspect used a stolen car out of York County in a crime spree, but little did he know he left a digital footprint every step of the way. Only on 10, our Joe Fisher live in the newsroom with how this all unfolded. Joe?
Deanna, Tom, it started with a family who reported their car stolen last week. Just to remember, they installed a tracking system in their vehicle. That was more than a year ago. They forgot about it until they became the victim and helped authorities crack a big case wide open.
I woke up and my car wasn't there.
Roy Lazarus thought he was dreaming the morning of October 17th when he noticed his car missing outside his Seaford home in York County. Minutes later, he called the sheriff's office to report the crime.
They knocked on neighbors' doors to see if they had heard anything.
Neighbors heard and saw nothing, says Roy, who hours later, with the help of his wife Betty, became perhaps the lead investigator on his own case.
My wife remembered that we had this tracking device that our insurance company had asked us to install on the car.
That day, from the comfort of their own home,
we can tell the time the car was stolen.
They tracked where their stolen black Volkswagen was making stops.
It gives you a start and an end position.
The GPS sends a report to their computer every time the engine starts. As the suspect moved through York County, Hampton, Newport News, even Williamsburg, the sheriff's office was on the other end of the line.
We continued to track the car, report the last location to the sheriff. They drove down to the various locations where the car was to see if maybe the car had been moved.
Police finally tracked the car down later that night at the Newport News Inn on Jefferson Avenue, where they arrested Seth Ramirez and Melanie Holmes.
It was pretty well trashed inside, not cut, no knives taken to the upholstery, but just trashed in terms of stuff lying all over the place.
Deputies say the GPS system also helped link Ramirez to 11 additional car break-ins in York County and Hampton. A handbag, iPad, computer, credit card, cash, even a pistol were all reported stolen. Many of the items found inside Ramirez's hotel room, some in the family's stolen car. A car with eyes of its own on the alleged criminals the whole time.
Let's just say it was fun entertaining ourselves while we're mourning the loss of our car.
And according to that search warrant, the two suspects also sold some of the stolen property to a Hampton pawn shop. Seth Ramirez now faces 37 charges, including 13 felonies for grand larceny and 10 felonies for credit card theft. Melanie Holmes faces 1 felony for grand larceny in this incident, and the York-Poquoson Sheriff's Office tells me even more charges could be filed soon. Live in the newsroom tonight, I'm Joe Fisher, 10 on your side.